ASMR Gaming News. Greetings, everyone, and welcome to ASMR Gaming News. Please hit that like button, sit back, relax, and let's begin. So, we have a lot of video game news this week, but let's just jump right into one of the biggest pieces of news for myself and for most of the people that watch this channel. Fortnite is going to be having its huge end of season finale event tomorrow. So tomorrow is the big day, and Epic Games is being extremely secretive about everything. Like, they are not letting anything slip. You have like some influencers, some creators and people sneaking around trying to get some info, and not much stuff is leaked. So if even people that are searching and digging for info aren't finding anything, well, then it means that Epic Games really is trying not to let anything slip out. So we don't really know what's going to happen during the event. Even people that usually do data mining and stuff have not really found much. We might have to see tomorrow. Maybe they'll find something, but there haven't been any big rumors or leaks this week, which is great. I kind of like discovering everything when everybody else does at the exact same time, right after the event. But yeah, what we know is this is the end of season event. It's called Fracture, so it has a name. And it's going to be finishing this current Chapter 3 of Fortnite. So we're going to be going to Chapter 4 after this season event ends. So it's the end of a season, it's the end of a chapter. It's called Fracture, and it's going to be happening tomorrow. Eastern time. I believe at 4 p.m. So 4 p.m. Eastern time is when the event's going to be happening. So honestly, I am super excited. I know a lot of people have been waiting for this event. Every single day when I log on to Fortnite, I see the countdown timer and I just get excited, I can honestly say I think I'm looking forward to the Fortnite event more than I am Christmas. That sounds crazy, but it actually is kind of true. How people count down every day until Christmas? Well, I've been counting down every day until the Fortnite event. So we know that we're going to be getting a new map, because every chapter Fortnite gives us a new map. What we don't know is what's going to be on the map, what locations we're gonna see there. We don't know if we're gonna see some returning locations. Can you imagine if Lucky Landing is back, retail? We have no idea what will be back. Anything is possible. We could even see Tilted Towers return again, even though it currently exists this season. So people are very excited. Hopefully the servers do not crash. Apparently a ton of people have been playing Fortnite this past week, so the servers might have a lot of work tomorrow, but we'll see, and hopefully the event is awesome, so can't wait for that. So let's go on to the news for this week here. So we got some Overwatch 2 news. So Overwatch 2 revealed gameplay footage this week for their new tank hero, Ramatra. Hope I'm saying his name correctly, but yeah, Overwatch 2 is getting a new tank, and I'm very happy. I like playing tanks in Overwatch, and I feel like we really needed a new tank for a while now. I've been playing as Sigma, Rhine, Orisa, but it would be nice to have somebody new, so I'm excited. The gameplay for Ramatra looks a little bit tough. Like, he looks like he takes a bunch of skill, kind of like I want to say maybe like a Doomfist. Like, you know how Doomfist is not an easy tank to play, so I feel like this new one is going to be similar in style, where you really need to know what you're doing, but looks cool. Can't wait for Ramatra to come out in Overwatch 2. Apparently they're delaying the update for when he gets released because they have to fix some things, but this is going to be exciting, so very, very happy for that. Next we got some information regarding Xbox. So Xbox Game Pass is going to be getting some amazing games next week, including LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. So, hey, if you love Star Wars or if you like LEGO and you own an Xbox, I highly recommend getting Xbox Game Pass. It's very cheap, and you have access to like all of these video games in the Xbox Game Pass like library. So, yeah, definitely check out LEGO Star Wars. I might have to play more of that on the channel soon. I stopped after beating episode 3, so I might have to go back, play episode 4 now, and continue the series. I know a lot of people want to see more LEGO Star Wars, so very excited with that. Super happy more people on Xbox will get to play the game now. And a bunch of other games are coming to Xbox Game Pass as well this month, but Skywalker Saga, you know, LEGO, it's probably like the biggest title that they're releasing, so that's gonna be awesome. Need for Speed Unbound, like, stealth dropped out of nowhere this week. So, a lot of people didn't really know when Need for Speed Unbound was gonna come out. They were kind of like, I don't know, secretive a little bit with the release date. Like, I watched all the trailers for Need for Speed Unbound, and I didn't even understand when the release date was. Like, all we were getting was like, oh, it'll be releasing shortly or soon or stuff like that. Maybe I completely missed it, but yeah, it's coming out like this week. So it came out, and people were excited. They started downloading it, and honest impressions have been very, very positive. People are saying this new Need for Speed is just like jam-packed with like style, and it's very, very unique compared to other Need for Speed titles. They really went out like with experimenting with this game, like from the soundtrack to the actual visuals. Like, if you haven't watched any gameplay for Need for Speed Unbound, I highly recommend checking some out. The game has like this animation art style to it, so all the characters in the game have like this blend between like cell shading and anime, and it looks really cool. And the cars as well have this kind of animation style, and they added animation to the actual vehicles. So when you're driving, not only will you get the normal, you know, driving animation that you would get in a regular car racing game, but they add additional animation like features. So you'll get like little electricity boosts like showing up around the car, like the vehicle, so it'll seem like it's getting struck by lightning, even though it's not really. Stuff like that, or the tires will like spin super fast, and you'll see like extra smoke coming off them, even though there's no actual real smoke coming off the tires in the game. It's just animated with like bonus animations on things to look cool, and honestly, I think it works very, very well. A$AP Rocky in the game, he also got a bunch of music in the game, so that's super cool. And then there's like a ton of great songs in the actual game. If you are a Playboi Carti fan, I believe Playboi Carti has like 2 songs in the new Need for Speed game that you can listen to while you're driving around. So a little bit of everything. A$AP Rocky, I think he has like 3 tracks in the game as well. So lots of great music, lots of cool details and animation and things. Some people are saying the police in the game are like super aggressive to the point of being very annoying when you just want to chill and like ride around for fun. I think the only way to make that go away is if you're playing like online multiplayer. It disables the police from just chasing you always. So that's something to look out for. It's very different from some other Need for Speed games, but it looks great, and I might have to play it on the channel because impressions and reviews have been pretty positive for this one. So I'm glad seeing Need for Speed kind of getting a lot of recognition for this. TikTok, by the way, seems to really like the new Need for Speed game, because I was getting like game after game after game about Need for Speed Unbound on my TikTok like For You page. So I think everybody was like checking that game out this week. Let's see, what else do we got here? Let's see. Oh, okay. So Nintendo released the second Super Mario Bros. Animated movie trailer, and we get to finally see some other characters. We got to see Princess Peach in this trailer, and we got to hear her voice, as well as Donkey Kong makes an appearance. Yeah, Donkey Kong makes an appearance in the Super Mario Bros. Animated movie trailer that just came out this week. So if you are a Nintendo fan, if you like Donkey Kong, Princess Peach, Luigi, or Mario, you have to watch the new trailer. I still can't get over the voicing. Like, I don't know, the characters sound very different from how they do in the video games. So as someone that has mostly played just the Mario video games, Mario and Luigi and Peach just sound a little bit different to me, so I'm not sure how I feel about that. But I do love the animation for this movie, so I'll still go see it. You know, it's probably going to be amazing. It's made by the people that made, you know, Despicable Me and the Minions movies and stuff like that, so it's probably going to be really, really good. Just can't wait to watch that next year. Let's see, what else do we got here? Minecraft got a huge update this week, and by huge I mean the file was not that huge, but the update actually added a lot of changes and things. There's a full patch note list available online if you want to go check that out. But honestly, I'm really happy that like Minecraft constantly updates the games, changes little things. Like this new update added something like super small, but it makes a huge difference if you play a lot of Minecraft. Like, I need to get back on Minecraft, but let me see if I can pull it up right here. It's basically called, let me see, they added a feature that like certain objects have sound effects now when you like jump on them or destroy them. So even something like that sounds super cool, you know, like extra ASMR, I guess, when you're playing, because for those that don't know, Minecraft sounds are actually pretty relaxing, with the exception of the monsters, of course. You know, the mobs don't really make that relaxing of sounds, but let me see if I can find it right here. Oh man, I should have saved it. No, I can't see it. Okay, here's one update. So lily pads in Minecraft will now pop with a special sound, and particles will fly everywhere when you run into a lily pad with a boat. So see, that's like a super small feature, but if you play a ton of Minecraft, that's actually super cool. Like, this was not there the last time I played Minecraft, so when I load it up and I play, I'm gonna notice that. And they add all small features that kind of add up over time. Like, little details make a lot in Minecraft, I feel. So I love that. They're constantly like changing and tweaking and adding small things to the game, making it more enjoyable. So that's huge. That just came out this week, in case you all didn't know. So maybe jump back on Minecraft and see if something changed, because there's a lot of things that apparently got updated. Let's see, what else do we got here? Okay, let's see. Oh, so PlayStation 5 now has tournaments available, which is great. This was a feature that was back on the PlayStation 4, but they kind of removed it. On the PlayStation 5 originally. Now it's back. So basically, companies like Sony or any video game company or even other players can now create like tournaments on PlayStation 5. You basically set the date that you want to have this tournament. You can invite people, have people join, and then it basically works like a real life tournament, so it's super cool. This version is way different though from the PlayStation 4 version. It has more features and things. So if you're a competitive PlayStation gamer, this is super cool, especially if you're into shooters or fighting games. There's going to be a lot of tournaments. There's usually tournaments for like different cities, different areas, regions, countries, things like that. So sometimes you might only get tournaments for your local area. For new games that came out, you know, when Call of Duty comes out or Street Fighter, there's usually tournaments listed for the new game, and you can basically sign up and say you're going to be there for the tournament. And some tournaments actually require you to meet a certain like limit or threshold limit to get there. So sometimes they'll have like a special award tier that you can't access the tournament unless you like won the previous tournaments or things like that. So it's pretty cool, especially if you're into competitive gaming. So that's a thing that's now available on PlayStation 5. So might have to check that out more. I'm not really a pro gamer or anything like that, but it's always fun to check out, you know, the new features that PlayStation comes out with. Let's see, what else do we got here? Oh, Monster Hunter Rise is going to be releasing next year, 2023, on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox, and yeah, this is huge. This is huge. So for those that don't know, the newest Monster Hunter game is Monster Hunter Rise, and it came out this year, but only on PC and like Nintendo Switch. But now the game is finally going to be releasing on Xbox and PlayStation, so everybody's going to get access to the game. And the DLC called Sunbreak, it's kind of like an expansion for Monster Hunter Rise. Sunbreak is also going to be arriving next year, a little bit after the game launches. So it's going to cost $40, and I think a lot of people are going to enjoy it. Apparently it supports 120 FPS mode on PlayStation 5, so yo, that is a lot of FPS. I have Monster Hunter Rise. I should probably play it on the channel. It's on PC and it's really good. Let's see. I think I went through like most of the big pieces of news this week, to be honest. I'm trying to find, let's see. Oh, they announced a new Amnesia game called Amnesia: The Bunker. And yeah, it's gonna be a new survival horror Amnesia game that apparently is going to be changing the series in a new direction. So I have no idea what that means, but yo, the Amnesia games are scary, especially like the first two games in the Amnesia series. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'll play this, but for those of you out there that love watching Markiplier or other famous YouTubers play these scary games, this is really good news. And yeah, that's kind of it for all the big video game news this week. So thank you all for listening, for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time. So long. And